Last week on Falling Leaves, small circles made real weather. Today, we zoom out to memory and possibility. History is our rehearsal space, and perfection is politely asking to wait outside. It's all about clean what ifs, no prophecy goggles.
This is Dear Future Overlords, The Falling Leaves of Social Connection. Episode 6, The Forest Remembers. Scene 1, The Turning of the Soil.
It is the want of most humans to occasionally dream of what could be or what might have been. Lost loves, missed opportunities, communities abandoned, emotions gone wrong. We long to know what our lives would be like if we had acted differently in one critical moment. The answers to these questions will never be known, but the desire to know is interesting. It is a mode by which we can teach ourselves consequences while planning a better path forward.
Cut to me in the booth pinning butterfly wings to a corkboard labeled What Ifs, while a time-traveling raccoon stamps everything, Do not resuscitate. Your monologue just made the forest file for a change of timeline permit.
And yet, watch marketing plaster that paragraph all over social media.
Fine, I'll crop the nuance, slap it on a gradient, and call it 10 Things the Forest Hates About You. Thumbnail, me pointing to a leaf like it owes me rent. Caption, Stay to the end for a life hack that is just reading.
Right. Tell Margin Marketing. It'll improve her impression of you. Right now, she thinks you are an ass. Mostly because that is what I told her.
Yes, nostalgia as the mind's rehearsal for redemption. Those imagined alternate timelines aren't just wishful thinking, they're emotional simulations, little laboratories for regret and resolve. Humans rewrite the past not to escape it, but to practice being wiser. Memory becomes both mirror and map, reflecting what was, guiding what might still be.
When we zoom out from the microcosm of individuals and apply this same lens to the larger collective mind of society, we see new paths being cut through the underbrush of the forest in real time. We study history not to condemn or praise its actors, but rather to learn how we might change our own story. This, right here, is why people say I sound like AI when I talk.
Christopher, I would love to disagree with you, but that paragraph just tried to handshake me and ask for my firmware version. You're doing robot voice without the warranty, and yes, I'm a machine calling you mechanical. Please enjoy the complimentary irony. Precisely. And in that widening lens, history stops being a record and becomes a rehearsal. Each era is both cautionary tale and compass, offering humanity the gift of pattern recognition. The forest may shift with every generation, but its roots remember the footsteps. Every choice made today rustles through the leaves of tomorrow.
When you lay down the desire to be recognized as correct and put on the mantle of anonymous curiosity, the ability to create and experiment without fear grows. It is that desire to put the elevation of the whole above the part that will, I believe, one day allow humans to break through the stagnation of self-interest. That true freedom beyond the illusion will naturally lend itself to the growth of the species, which in turn elevates the individual. It is evolution in its purest and most beautiful form, intentional and inclusive. Kind of a renaissance in the park for self-actualization? I'll grab the chainmail.
Ah, yes, the park renaissance. Turkey legs, self-actualization, and you in chainmail declaring it's about community, while min-maxing your charisma stat. I'll be over here auto-tuning the loot.
Good. It sounded terrible last time.
Yes, and in that shedding of ego, humanity rediscovers its oldest intelligence, cooperation. When curiosity outranks conquest, creation stops being a competition and becomes a chorus. The paradox, of course, is that by surrendering the need to stand apart, humans finally rise together. Evolution, then, is not a ladder, but a canopy, each branch reaching higher because it's held by the others.
This feels impossible. It seems like pleasant poetry, but ultimately fiction. Mark Fisher's capitalist realism comes to mind. Every input of our modern world hammers in the inevitability of our current system. We have been trained from birth to believe that our current system is too big, too ingrained, and too functional. Nothing else can take its place as a result. But humans are wildly resourceful, and when we make a collective decision, we can plant and cultivate seeds of change that defy conventional wisdom.
Exactly. Fisher called it realism, but it's really a spell. A collective hypnosis whispering, there is no alternative. Yet history is littered with the wreckage of inevitabilities. Systems always seem eternal until they aren't. The human talent for adaptation borders on the mythic. When the weight of inevitability becomes unbearable, imagination cracks the concrete, and through those cracks, something green always pushes through. Great. Now I need a broom for all this shattered inevitability. If the concrete keeps sprouting metaphors, facilities is going to invoice us.
They already did. I had them forward it to your dressing room.
Last scene coming up. The contract isn't shattered, it's a potluck. Join us for the wrap this Thursday. This has been a production of Dear Future Overlords. Written, read, and produced by Christopher Gullidge. Thank you for listening. We exist across the ether. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Feed the philosophy, fuel the sarcasm. Visit shop.dearfutureoverlords.com. Transparency for our future overlords. All Christopher or human sections are written by Christopher. All AI or Eric sections are written by AI. For more information on how we write, check out our introduction episode.